In this video, we will show you the future weapons of America. FX is a future high-tech 6th-generation fighter jet for United States Air Force. It might be able to travel at hypersonic speeds and carry laser and hypersonic weapons. It is speculated to have long range, larger payloads, and ability to switch between manned and unmanned mode. FAXX is the development program for a future 6th-generation carrier-based strike fighter of US Navy to replace the FA-18 Super Hornet and EA-18G Growler electronic attack aircraft in 2030. It will likely be engineered for both manned and unmanned missions. It is designed to have greatly increased range, carry a new spectrum of weapons, and offer far superior performance compared to existing tactical aircraft. The Precision Strike Missile is a new effort by the US Army to develop a long-range precision strike capability to attack, neutralize, suppress, and destroy targets using missile-delivered indirect fires out to 499 kilometers. Raytheon and Lockheed Martin are competing against each other. It will replace the Army tactical missile system. Terran is an advanced technology development program that seeks to develop a medium-altitude, long-endurance unmanned aircraft system. It will provide persistent intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, and strike capabilities beyond the limited range and endurance provided by existing helicopter platforms. The Boeing MQ-25 Stingray is a planned aerial refueling drone that resulted from the carrier-based aerial refueling system program. It will extend the range of the carrier air wing and make better use of Navy combat strike fighters. The V-280 Valor is a tilt-rotor aircraft being developed by Bell and Lockheed Martin for the US Army's Future Vertical Lift program. It has over twice the speed and range than the current vertical aircraft fleet. Echo Voyager is a fully autonomous, extra-large, unmanned undersea vehicle that can be used for a variety of missions like mine countermeasures, anti-submarine warfare, anti-surface warfare, electronic warfare, and strike missions. The Navy awarded Boeing a $43 million contract to build 4 Orca extra-large unmanned undersea vehicles for the service. The Northrop Grumman B-21 Raider is a proposed long-range stealth strategic bomber for the United States Air Force and expected to enter service by 2025. It will be capable of penetrating the toughest defense and delivering conventional and thermonuclear weapons. Hybrid Insect Microelectromechanical System is also known as the Cyborg program. It is a project of DARPA to encourage the development of cyborg insects. It could be used for advanced reconnaissance. The Kratos XQ-58 Valkyrie is an experimental stealth unmanned combat aerial vehicle designed and built for the United States Air Force. It was initially designated as XQ-222. Its role is to escort the F-22 Raptor or F-35 Lightning during combat missions, as well as a surveillance and attack platform. The Lockheed Martin SR-72 is an American hypersonic UAV concept intended for intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, and a strike mission. It will be capable to reach speed at Mach 6. At hypersonic speeds, it will be able to traverse any continent in around an hour. SB-1 Defiant is a next-generation compound helicopter being developed by Boeing and Sikorsky for the US Army. It will meet the future demands of the military, offering an optimal combination of speed, lift, and range with better agility and greater maneuverability. The Sikorsky S-97 Raider is a high-speed scout and attack compound helicopter capable of carrying 6 troops and external weapons that will redefine helicopter flight during the 21st century. It can fly at speeds of more than 220 knots at 10,000 feet altitude. Ribbon gun is a futuristic multi-bore single-barrel gun with electronic firing system using innovative caseless ammo produced by Forward Defense Munition. It also has a power shot mode which fires all rounds in a block at once. The US Army ordered some prototypes for testing. Railgun uses electromagnetic energy rather than explosive charges to fire rounds farther and at 6 or 7 times the speed of sound. It will be used to intercept Indo-atmospheric ballistic missiles, stealthy air threats, supersonic missiles, and swarming surface threats. F-15X is a modified version of F-15 with the purpose of hunting down and engaging enemy aircraft. It could carry more ordnance and heavier payloads like hypersonic weapons. Ground-based strategic deterrent is a US land-based intercontinental ballistic missile system in the early stages of development, slated to replace all Minuteman III missiles from 2027 onward. It provides a safe, secure, and effective ICBM system to deter emerging modern nuclear threats. The project is considered a top priority for the Pentagon. The Columbia class is an upcoming class of next-generation nuclear submarines for US Navy. The first submarine is scheduled to begin construction in 2021 and enter service in 2031. It will be quiet and fitted with 16 launch tubes for Trident II ballistic missiles in their upgraded form. Lockheed Martin was awarded a contract to develop an extreme range variant of the AJM-158, a standoff cruise missile. The weapon would deliver a 910 kg warhead out to a range of 1900 km. It is planned to be ready by 2023. Hypersonic are useful because their extremely high speed shortens a defender's reaction time, and their speed and flight profile make it difficult for conventional air and missile defense to intercept. List of hypersonic projects: AGM-183A, Hypersonic Conventional Strike Weapon or HACSAW, Tactical Boost Glide, X-51, Hypersonic Air Breathing Weapon Concept or HAWK, and High Speed Strike Weapon. M1A2D is a next-generation modern Abrams tank currently under engineering development. It is designed to be more lethal, faster, better protected, and equipped with improved composite armor, new sensors, and armed with more effective upgraded weapons. The M1299 is an American 155mm self-propelled howitzer currently being developed under the Extended Range Cannon Artillery program. It will have autoloader that could increase rate of fire from 3 to 10 rounds per minute. It will outclass all other US Army's howitzer in terms of range, rate of fire, area coverage, lethality, survivability, and other factors. Sea Hunter is an autonomous unmanned submarine tracking vessel currently undergoing sea trials. It will have the ability to autonomously patrol the seas for months without a crew. It may be armed and used for anti-submarine and countermine duties. The US Air Force has rapidly developed a new microwave weapon called Thor that can take down swarms of drones. It is designed to protect military bases from drone swarms that may be used by enemies to remotely attack the facilities. USS John F. Kennedy CVN-79 is the second Gerald R. Ford class of nuclear supercarrier being built for the US Navy. The ship is under construction and planned to be commissioned in 2020. It will have several advanced technology. The T-7 Red Hawk, originally known as Boeing TX, is an advanced jet trainer developed by Boeing in partnership with Saab. It will replace the Northrop T-38 Talon. USS Enterprise CVN-80 will be the third Gerald R. Ford class of nuclear supercarrier to be built for the United States Navy and scheduled to be in operation by 2027. It will feature a new nuclear power plant, a redesigned island, electromagnetic catapults, improved weapons movement, and enhanced flight deck. HEL-MD is a Boeing laser system mounted on a heavy expanded mobility tactical truck. Its current power level is 10 kW and expected to be upgraded to 100 kW. Targets that can be engaged are mortar rounds, artillery shells, rockets, UAVs, and cruise missiles. The Black Knight is a prototype unmanned ground combat vehicle designed by BAE Systems, currently being evaluated by the US Army. It can be used for missions that are too risky for a manned vehicle. These include forward scouting, intelligence gathering, and investigating hazardous area. The MEADS is a mobile air and missile defense system intended to replace the Patriot missile system. It is the medium-range anti-missile defense system to provide full 360-degree coverage against tactical ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, unmanned aerial vehicles, aircraft, and large-caliber rockets. The HEL-ADS is a counter-ram system currently under development that will use a powerful 150 kW laser to shoot down rockets, missiles, artillery shells, and mortars. The US Air Force aims to arm its unmanned aerial vehicles and bombers with HEL-ADS lasers. The Armored Multi-Purpose Vehicle is a US Army program to replace the M113 Armored Personnel Carrier and family of vehicles. It combines mobility features with advanced technologies to enhance survivability in the battlefield. The US Army is set to receive 65 units in 2020. The SHIELD is the US Directed Energy Weapons Development Program. The objective of this program is to demonstrate the ability of a laser system mounted on aircraft. It was reported that US Air Force is considering to get defensive laser weapon for 5th and 6th generation fighter jets by 2021. The Army is developing more powerful 250 or 300 kilowatt laser weapon called IFPC HEL instead of 100 kilowatt HEL TVD. It will enter service in 2024. It is intended to provide 360-degree protection and simultaneously engage threats arriving from different directions.